Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aries. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another recording, another reading for whenever you're meant to see this. It's meant for you. If the title resonates, if the message resonates, then there's messages for you. Just make sure you watch it to the very end. They could be anywhere. Don't try to force anything or make it fit. Do understand that energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. It's a matter of balance. So, Aries. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you was interesting. I felt like I was back at a bar again. And I don't drink anymore. It is Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. I mean, classic song, right? And, there's all the lyrics of that song are really great. It talks about somebody being, a female and a male, and they're in, small town kids and brand new city, took the midnight train going anywhere other than home, that type of thing. It's people being out, at night at the streets, meeting other people. It's like searching, for that connection with somebody, trying to find somebody, to spend the rest of your life with, or, to complete your journey, if you will, right? Journey. But don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling, street lights, people. That's what it's about. So if you're familiar with the song, smash that like button, drop a comment in the comments below. But yeah, so that's the song that we had on pre-shuffle for you. We'll see how that plays into the message. So Aries, at the time of this recording, it's the beginning of June, or almost the beginning of June, and we've got the new moon that's going to be coming up on the 6th. And new moons are all about new beginnings. So there could be something like that happening for you. Ooh, something flipped over for Aries. Sleep. This is funny because I'm like wide awake right now. But I was like looking in the camera, and I'm like, I look like I've been sleeping all day. And it's not that I have, but I'm very tired. But the card that just came up for you is sleep. So underneath the nighttime skies, fairies sing you lullabies. You may be wanting to sleep, needing more sleep. Underneath the deck, we have release. Sometimes the only thing to do is laugh or cry. It's up to you. You could have been upset, maybe crying at the time of seeing this or reading this. But it's, the fairy dust oracle. Fairies are saying, get some rest. I'm hearing there, child. Get some rest, dear child. So, underneath the nighttime skies, fairies sing you lullabies. That could be the lullaby. Don't stop believing. Continue to believe in your dreams, in your goals, and your desires. Don't stop believing. That could be it. All right, so I'm going to try to make this reading a little fast. I always say that. Never does. But we will see. What do we have for Aries, please, for the collective? Aries collective, please. What do we have, spirits, for their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good? Okay, what was that all about? Underneath the deck, we've got number 5, the Hierophant, Cacao. The Hierophant is, a religious leader, a ruler. He's somebody that's well respected, looked up to. This also is a card of like institutions, larger institutions, corporations, things like that. It's about tradition. It's about, how things are typically done. So you also may want to incorporate cacao or chocolate into your life some way, somehow. Always serves as a pick-me-up. It's also an aphrodisiac. So, and 5s are about change of direction. So there could be a change of direction somewhere in your world, whether that's work, relationship, career, that kind of stuff, a home situation. What do we have? 3 cards for Aries, please. Let's get 3 cards for Aries, please. Okay, 1 more, please. Thank you. Actually, I want to do it that way before I even look at them. Ooh, Okay. So the first card that came out is the Haya of Earth. And that would be the Page of Earth, Page of Pentacles. Pages are messengers. They're usually younger energy. This is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. So you could be dealing with one of those signs or have that somewhere strong in your chart. Earth is like pentacles, coins, anything material. This is about, it's very grounding energy, right? The Page of Earth. This is about, like, a message could be coming in. They're messengers. And it could be coming in from a younger energy, somebody that's younger than you. Like a child, doesn't have to be, just younger than you. Or, somebody that is kind of like, has younger energy. You could be getting a message. And I keep on hearing, like notice how there's, they're like building like a wall with this linden. So I feel like it has something to do about like protection or protect yourself. Because then we have the Nine of Fire. And this is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, so your energy. But this is the wounded warrior. This is somebody who's been through the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs. They make a really great leader. But, they could be defending something. So somebody could be like building a defense. Building a defense. And then that's the wild cherry. So wild cherry could have some significance. And then we've got the Adelita of Earth. Now this is like the Knight of Earth. The Knight. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Takes forever to get to its final destination, right? But once it gets there, what it actually holds with it is something so significant, like so valuable, that it was totally worth all the effort, right? So I feel like what I'm seeing here so far is, somebody who's been working on something for a long time, waiting for it to come to fruition. They've been building slowly, even defending themselves slowly in the situation. We're going to clarify in just a little bit. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Air. And this is all about... it's my bittersweet victory card. So it's like there's some kind of a battle, some kind of a fight, some kind of an argument. There's, with the Five of Swords, Five of Air, there's always going to be a winner, and then there's going to be somebody who didn't win. Which side are you on? So I feel like maybe you may be preparing a defense, or preparing, like this could be a legal situation, and somebody's like preparing for some kind of a defense. Now, I will say, with the cards that I'm seeing so far, if that is the case, it's like the Knight of Pentacles has something valuable coming in, but we're going to clarify. But there could be that could be like the prize at the end, or the settlement at the end, or something like that. Then we have white sage. You may want to use white sage and clear your space, clear your energy. Song's coming back in my mind, Don't Stop Believing. So it's like you may want to not stop believing, for a victory. Or there could be some significance to that song with the storyline. If any of this resonates, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. And just know that this is a very general, overall collective reading for Aries. And so if you're interested in a more personalized reading, I have all of my contact information in the description below this video. Just reach out and get a hold of me, and we can set something up. My time is limited. I've gone back to an old company that I used to work for, and so I've been really busy, but still making time for all of my collective. So underneath the deck, the energy going into this, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Wheels are endings and beginnings. Okay, tens are endings, right? But 1 + 0 = 1, so it's like the beginning of a new cycle. This definitely has something to do with finances, success, where your money's coming, where your money's going. So we're definitely looking at a situation regarding money. And behind that is Judgment. I was saying earlier, I felt like this could be like a legal situation. I'm still feeling that. Yeah, and it also could have to do with like a large entity, a corporation, some type of a family situation, empire, legacy, something like that. Inheritance. What do we have for the Page of Earth, please? Clarify the Page of Earth for Aries. Okay. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Somebody's coming out of their head. What's the Nine of Fire for Aries? Capricorn. The Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could be dealing with some wild toxicity. And I'm saying wild because I'm looking at the wild cherry, but like his hair is like wild all over the place. Like there could be like a wild situation, a lot of toxicity that you're dealing with, trying to like navigate through, get away from. What's the... Okay. That's crazy. Not so much, but wow. Okay, so we're going to start with this first. So we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. So there is some kind of message about money, a project, some type of work that could bring in like money or a project. And I feel like somebody could have been in their head about this. Fear, worry, anxiety, stress could have something to do with work. There was like a message about something involving money or at work. And somebody's coming out of their head about it. Like releasing the fear, releasing the guilt, releasing any kind of stress or anxiety. Now, in the current situation or current energy, we've got this very defensive energy. Somebody's really tired of like a toxic situation. They don't want to fight anymore. Like, I feel like they will if they have to, but they don't want to. I'm hearing, I want out. Like, somebody wants out of a situation. Could be very toxic. And the thing with the Nine of Fire, Nine of Wands is like, once you obtain that 10th wand, it's like you can lay down the burdens and move to a new cycle. So I feel like somebody just wants that 10th wand so they can move on. And then what we've got here is the Adelita of Earth. That's the Knight of Pentacles. They're waiting on that prize at the end. And it has something to do with a King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups, King of Water, that's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It could be a masculine. It can be a feminine, just in her masculine energy, right? This is somebody who's very wise, very intuitive, makes a great leader, very principled around home and family. But they have a heart. They're compassionate. I'm not saying that like they always use that compassion when making ruling and decisions and things like that. But that is part of, who they are as a person. So it could be water energy. Now, there could be some kind of there could be some kind of, like an award, a settlement, a pinnacle, an offer, something. It's like, what the Knight of Pentacles brings with it is like the Ace of Pentacles, basically. And aces are gifts from the universe. And so it's like something that has the potential of massive prosperity, right? And I feel like somebody could be getting offered that, or somebody could be getting offered that from a King of Cups. Now, underneath the deck, what we've got is the Five of Swords, Five of Air, clarified by the Six of Cups. So this is like fighting, bickering. It's like a battle, a bittersweet victory over someone from the past, or somebody could have gone to court or have been fighting or arguing with a King of Cups energy. And this person could be very toxic. Could be very toxic. Now what's interesting is, this person from the past, underneath these cards is the Two of Swords on both decks. And so that's really interesting. Double clarification. So it's like two people trying to make a decision, and they're almost like blindfolded, right? So you have to rely on all your other senses in order to make that decision. This card actually depicts it really well. She's blindfolded and there's crows all around. She can only hear the crows. There's strings attached to them, so she can feel the strings, and she's being pulled like in multiple different ways. She also, you can't really see it, but she's holding sand, to see which way the wind blows. So she's trying to use all of her other senses in order to make a decision. But it's I don't know, it's like, I feel like somebody's trying to make a decision in regards to, do they fight this? Do they not? Are they going to continue the fight? Do they let it go? Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing maybe in a victory or in some kind of a relationship. I don't know. We'll see. Let's dig deeper. What else do we have for Aries, please? It could be the next 24 hours. It could be the next, month. Just whenever you're seeing this, if it resonates, then hold on to it. Otherwise, leave what doesn't for the next person. You could have Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North Node. Underneath the deck, we've got Tune Out Distractions. Yeah, because there's something that you need to focus on. You really need to concentrate, especially when we're dealing with, any kind of like devil energy, toxicity. It's like somebody wants to get out of their head. It's like they want to cut out this toxicity. Somebody's focused on their money, their coins. But I feel like somebody also wants to get away from any kind of negative energy as well. Yeah, and live life to the fullest. And that's why there's the sleep card from the fairies. It's like somebody's really stressed out. They're kind of over it. What was underneath? Yeah, release. Release the toxicity. Release the stress. That's what this is. You're releasing the stress, Aries. You're releasing the stress. You're getting away. You want to get a good night's sleep and just be able to live life to the fullest while you tune out distractions. That makes a lot of sense. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now the cards want to go flying. What else do we have? We're going to end this with some music. With the music oracles. Creative and life inspiration from great musicians. Aries, please. Underneath the deck, we've got Grace Jones. Learn to be your own sugar daddy. Harness the power of an unexploded bomb, always waiting, always ticking. To ensure survival, prey must become hunter. So, okay, this makes a lot of sense. Underlying energy. I was saying, I feel like there's somebody here who's trying to get away from like this toxic energy, a toxic King of Cups. The King of Cups, he's king, obviously, so he could be like a sugar daddy, very emotional, fulfilling, but also, kings are wealthy, right? They're, rulers of their empire. So, and that King of Cups is clarifying this Knight of Pentacles. Like I was saying, the Knight of Pentacles, what he's holding with him is very, very valuable. I feel like there's somebody that's been holding on to a situation, just trying to get money from somebody. They could be doing anything for money or willing to do anything for money. But it's like now somebody's realizing that, is it really worth it, right? So, I think the moral of the story is, somebody's really stressed out, trying to get out of their head. They want to be able to live life to the fullest and tune out distractions. But in order to get away, they may have to put up a fight. Harness the power of an unexploded bomb, always waiting, always ticking. This is that ticking time bomb, that toxic devil energy, with an emotional king, right? Because when that time bomb, or how do I want to say this? When that bomb explodes, right? Then it becomes a King of Cups in reverse, and nobody wants to deal with that. That's like a huge drama mama, like somebody just very, very all over the place. To ensure survival, prey must become hunter. So it's like, it's like this night energy. Somebody needs to stand up and fight. Don't stop believing in what it is that you see is right, that you see is fair. It's like somebody's flipping the table. Somebody's flipping the script is what I'm getting. But, you got to sleep on it, Kurt Cobain. We're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise. Don't become your own tribute band. You can't buy teen spirit. Technically, you could when they made the deodorant, but that was back in the day, so... Somebody could be a Nirvana fan, a big Nirvana fan. They could have been, especially back in the day when Kurt Cobain was around. Rest in peace. Also, somebody could be doing a lot of drugs because he dabbled in that as well. But we're all in this mess together. So this could be a situation where, you guys were in a mess together, you and whoever the situation is about. But now somebody's really wanting to kind of detach themselves from this negative toxic energy. So they're really trying to figure out, how to do that. Getting a good night's sleep, releasing any kind of negative energy. Hey, buddy. But there may be a fight. So don't become your own tribute band. It's like, don't, what is that movie? Pay tribute to? I forget what that is with Katniss, right? If you guys know the name of the movies that I'm talking about, drop it in the comments below. But it was like paying tribute to something, And you can't buy teen spirit. Oh, that's really interesting. I want to see what that means. Where is my book? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I don't know where my book went. Okay, well, anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it because we're already at 23 minutes, but you can't buy teen spirit. Oh, I'm getting, okay, so instead of teen spirit, it's like team spirit. It's like you can't buy somebody's spirit. It's like money can't buy happiness. Basically, that's what that's saying. Money can't buy happiness. If somebody's stressed out because of somebody's toxic behavior and toxic energy, it's like in order to live life to the fullest, you got to get away from that by tuning out distractions, right? So there could be some kind of big battle. You may be in some kind of mess together with somebody due to toxic energy or whatever, and you're wanting to get away. So you may have to tune out distractions and prepare yourself for a fight, but don't stop believing. That's where I'm going to leave this out right now, Aries. If any of this, brings clarity, insight, or answers, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Please help the channel grow. As you know, it's together we grow. So I look forward to future messages and readings for you. I do monthlies, weeklies, quarterlies. Just check it out at the Cannastrologer Tarot, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.